that's one of those movies, anyone puts their, best films of all time list together, it's always on.
Yeah, it's always on there.
It's always on there. And yet, that film has never been a
tanked
hit.
at the box office. And the reason for that is, of course, is that the only real marketing movies get, I think, is word of mouth. You can promote it all you want, but if the first few audiences go there and come back and can't say, I really saw this great film, then you're not going to go very far.
Have you ever been in a situation where you watched a movie and at the time you thought it was absolutely tremendous?
I understand.
And then upon reflection, you were like, that is not tremendous. I remember leaving the cinema in 2009, having watched Watchmen, and I proclaimed, this is the best film I've ever seen in my life. I told my friends, told my family, I told my non-existent imaginary friends as well.
We should do this again sometime.
Anyway, that's another subject for another day. And they were like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure. And they were like, no, are you actually sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure. You know what? Let me take you. So I went to the cinema with them to watch Watchmen, and they left the cinema going, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm sure about that. 1 year on, I hated it. 2023, I do not like that film. From going from a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, it's now maybe a 5 out of 10. Have you been in that situation before? Because I was in the situation just but a few days ago.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
For the past few years, I've always put off rewatching Her. I remember watching it at the time and thinking, this is a really magnificent film. It takes you to places, it takes your mind to places. Scarlett Johansson's wonderful vocal delivery in the film is fantastic. It's Oscar-worthy. This was a Joaquin Phoenix who'd just come off being kind of vilified by Hollywood for his stunt doing this.
You're not going to act anymore?
No.
Huh. Why is that?
I don't know. I mean,
So you have given it some thought.
yeah, it's not really an easy thing to explain. It's something that's been part of my life for a long time, and so it's weird to come out and stage in front of people and just talk about it, so.
Yeah. When I saw you in Walk the Line, I said, this guy is tremendous. He's singing, and it sounded great. So is that the kind of music you're interested in?
No, I do more hip-hop music.
Hip-hop music.
That's a joke. What do you have them on?
I'm sorry? What
do you gas them up with?
When will we see the new music career, the new hip-hop career? When will we see that take off? When can we, because we want to be there.
But I'm working on it, it's...
that seems unlikely. I'm just kidding.
And then making this.
Why'd you want to do hip hop?
Because
You think it's fucking funny? You're not like making yo, what up? You don't be doing none of that shit when I'm not around, right?
No.
Blessings God, my team know how I feel. I never sold, I never buy just sold. I live forever, I'm the one that God chose. Dude, what's your fucking problem? Shut the fuck up. You want to get up here and try and fucking do it, bitch? Show it. Yeah. So we got a fucking asshole in the audience fucking shit up, dude. Because my suit costs more than you fucking make in a fucking week, dude. What?
He was kind of being ostracized by Hollywood. People didn't actually like him at this point. I think people forget that.
And then a year and a half ago, you come out, and honestly, it's like you slipped and hit your head in the tub. And I knew immediately when you sat down something ain't right, because if you're really the way you appeared to be, you don't go out.
No, we wanted to make this film.
You and who wanted to make
Casey
it?
Affleck.
Yeah, right.
Who
Who knew about it? Whose idea was it?
It was both of our idea.
And the idea being what?
Well, we wanted to do a film that explored celebrity.
Did I know anything about this?
No.
Yeah. Was there a script that you and I were working with?
No.
Thank you very much. I was not part of it, was I?
Yeah, but like you said, I mean, I think that you've interviewed many people, and I assume that you would kind of know the difference between a character and a real person.
Did it in such a way to make it look like, oh, poor Joaquin, Big Dumb Dave is picking on poor Joaquin?
No, I don't think so. So you haven't seen the film?
No.
Oh. Because everyone else has.
All of the promotion you got from being on here that night when you were, in your Dr. Drew, oh my God. All of that's worth something. That's free publicity. So we want a little something for that. And then, and my talent fee, it's not my first rodeo. I'd like a little taste of this as well. So you and Casey get together with your little buddy and come up with $1 million. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, we'll work it out. But can we talk about it privately?
Yeah, we'll go to one of your screenings.
And this was like his comeback film, and everyone loved him again. I've always had faith in Mr. Phoenix. Ever since this.
Am I not merciful?
I mean, he's brilliant. Look at this. This is brilliant. He really steals the film. I always thought this guy's going to win an Oscar one day. Even from that one film, I thought he's going to win an Oscar one day.
And the Oscar goes to Joaquin Phoenix, Joker.
I've always found him sublime and interesting and a wonderful actor. So I put this film on and I thought, I'm going to rewatch it. I'm going to put it on. And I liked it. It's a very good film. It really is. Halfway through, I found myself questioning whether it was as good as I thought it was. I actually found myself going, you know what? This is just basic romantic drama. Nothing special's happening. AI could be perceived as a normal human. And if AI was just a normal human, this would just be a basic drama. Like, it's not really saying anything new. Nothing special happening. It's beautifully shot. It's wonderfully acted. It's really poignant. Some lovely music by Arcade Fire.
Super symmetry. Super symmetry. Super symmetry.
Nothing special, I thought. Now, I know I've just probably said something that's gonna... Yeah, I can hear the pitchforks coming my way. No, not these guys.
The sequel was never as good as the original. Never.
These guys. But anyway, have you ever just rewatched a film and thought to yourself, this isn't as good as I thought it was? Now, I never give 10 out of 10s. No film I've ever seen is a 10 out of 10. The highest is a 9 out of 10, which is The Godfather 2, Wizard of Oz, Godfather 1, maybe Shawshank Redemption, most likely Schindler's List. This film, I remember thinking this is definitely an 8 when I first saw it. And when I rewatched it a few days ago, I was like, this is definitely just a 7. So I remember watching The Big Short when it first came out, and I did not like it. I didn't like it at all. I thought this is just trying to be Wolf of Wall Street. And then I rewatched it about 6 months ago.
So I was right.
And my God, it's a really good film. It's a really good film. Initially I would have given it maybe a 5. And then after rewatching it, I was like, this is definitely a 7. I'm enjoying this film. It's really good. So I wonder why that happened. Now, that makes me think that 2 things. First thing, we evolve. We evolve. We see the world differently from how we did in the past. That's just a fact, obviously. But does it also come down to mood? Maybe we've not evolved. Maybe we're just not in the right mood when we watch the film. Maybe that's what it is. I really don't have a clue, because I may rewatch The Big Short in a couple of years' time and be like, no, it was definitely a 5. It's difficult, this one, because there are many films that I've watched over the years that I've rewatched over the years, like Fight Club and The Godfather 2, and various other films. I'm absolutely whimsical about them still. It could be my 5th watch and I'm still whimsical about them. I try not to re-watch films too much. If I like a film, I probably won't watch it more than 2 or 3 times. Same with music. If I love a song, I do not keep playing it over and over again. I don't want the magic of that song to dissipate. So why do you think this happens? Why do you think that upon rewatching something, it becomes worse, better, or just as magical? Are there any films that you've initially watched and hated, and then found out you love them? Or, conversely, are there any films that you watched and loved initially and found out you hated it? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe, please like, and just generally have a good, beautiful day.